Have you ever felt like your soul is running on empty? Jesus understood this feeling more than we might think. He often spoke of a deep, restorative peace, a concept that seems almost alien in our nonstop world, but it's the key to escaping the burnout that so many of us face. The wisdom of Jesus offers a powerful antidote, and the final principle we'll discuss is a game changer for anyone who feels guilty just for taking a break, so you'll definitely want to stick around for that. We live in a world that celebrates the hustle. We're flooded with notifications, deadlines, and the constant pressure to be productive. It's like we're running a marathon with no finish line in sight. Our minds become cluttered, like a room filled with so much noise we can't hear our own thoughts. We start to feel drained, irritable, and disconnected from the very things that are supposed to give us joy. This isn't just being tired, it's a deep spiritual exhaustion, a burnout that affects our very core. A recent study actually found that over 3/4 of employees experience this kind of burnout. It's a silent epidemic of the modern age. The real conflict here isn't just the busyness itself, but the guilt that comes with stopping. We've been taught that our value is tied to our output. So when we try to rest, a voice in our head whispers that we're being lazy, that we're falling behind. We see rest as the enemy of progress, an empty space that should be filled with one more task, one more email. But what if this whole idea is wrong? What if the wisdom of Jesus teaches us that true, intentional rest isn't an escape from life, but a necessary part of living it well? This is where an ancient idea from Jesus's tradition gets a modern upgrade, the Soul Sabbath. It's not about rigid rules, it's a framework for reclaiming your peace. Let's explore 3 principles from the life of Jesus that can help us build our own. First is the principle of intentional disconnection. We often see Jesus retreating to lonely places, away from the crowds and the constant demands for his attention. This wasn't an accident, it was a deliberate choice. In our world, this looks like creating a sacred boundary. It means consciously unplugging. Imagine for a moment, gently setting down your phone, closing your laptop, and cutting the invisible cords that tie you to a million digital demands. Let them float away like dandelion seeds in the wind. This isn't about ignoring your responsibilities. It's about creating a space where your mind can finally breathe, free from the endless chatter. The teachings of Jesus show us the profound power of quiet. Second is the principle of sacred idleness. Jesus pointed to the wildflowers and the birds, noting how they exist beautifully without anxiety or constant striving. This is an invitation to simply be asterisk, rather than to always do asterisk. A Soul Sabbath embraces this. It's giving yourself permission to do something with no goal in mind. Maybe it's watching the clouds drift by, listening to an album from start to finish, or just sitting in a park feeling the sun on your face. This isn't laziness. It's an active process of emptying your mind to make room for wonder and clarity. Think of your mind as a lake. When it's constantly stirred by the pebbles of tasks and worries, the water is murky. But in stillness, the sediment settles and the water becomes clear enough to reflect the sky. This is the clarity that Jesus so often spoke of. And finally, the third and most crucial principle, joyful reconnection. The rest that Jesus modeled was never a permanent escape. It was always a way to recharge a purpose. A Soul Sabbath refuels you so you can re-engage with your life, your work, and your relationships with renewed energy and love. After you've intentionally disconnected and allowed yourself to just be, you can reconnect with what truly matters. This could be a long, unhurried conversation with a loved one, a walk in nature where you feel part of something larger than yourself, or rediscovering a creative hobby you once loved. Jesus' wisdom reminds us that rest is the soil in which our purpose, joy, and relationships grow best. It's not the absence of activity, but the presence of peace. So, the Soul Sabbath isn't about adding another thing to your to-do list. It's a gentle, loving act of taking something away, the pressure. It's about honoring the wisdom of Jesus, who knew that our souls need periods of quiet to heal and thrive. It's about embracing disconnection to find a deeper connection. Now I want to ask you, if you were to design your own Soul Sabbath, what would you do to truly nourish yourself? Share your ideas in the comments below. Let's inspire each other. And if this message resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe for more wisdom for modern life. Click the playlist on your screen to discover even more insights.